This is Modern Service Mastery, Business School with Boots on. Real lessons, real talk, and real growth for the residential service industry. Let's get to work.
All right, picture this. It's 6:45 in the morning, rain's coming down hard. Most people are still hitting snooze, but you've already got your boots on, grabbing your tools or preparing for the first client of the day. Now let me tell you.
Wait, hold up, Mike. You're saying in this torrential downpour I'm supposed to be psyched? Come on.
Exactly, Jake. It's not about loving the rain. It's about what showing up says about you, that you're dependable, that you're someone people can count on. Believe me, that gets noticed by managers, by clients, by your peers. And the thing is, it starts with just one habit, showing up.
Okay, fair. But let's get real for a sec. What's that going to do for me? Like, does being early actually change anything? You still got to grind out the same tasks, right?
Oh, it absolutely changes things. Being just 15 minutes early, it gives you time to mentally prepare, to map out your tasks for the day. It's like warming up before a race. You wouldn't just sprint without stretching, would you?
Depends how late I am. Kidding. But yeah, I get it. That prep time makes a difference. Like less scrambling, more, focus maybe?
Exactly right. Focus leads to better execution. See, dependability isn't just about clocking in on time. It's about being present, polished, and ready to do your best. It's saying, hey, I take this responsibility seriously. And trust me, Jake, when people know they can count on you, the doors that'll open, it's incredible.
Okay, but let me throw this at you. We've got folks listening right now who've just rolled out of bed, still waking up. What's a quick, easy change they can make to start showing up better? Like starting tomorrow?
Simple. Set your alarm 15 minutes earlier than you think you need. Use that time to center yourself, review your tasks, or mentally gear up for the day. Build that into your morning routine. And here's the kicker. Approach it with energy and enthusiasm, even if it's mundane, even if it's washing driveways in the rain like you joked about earlier. That work ethic is what sets you apart.
Yeah, it's like you might be scrubbing pavement today, but who knows? That attitude could get you running the entire crew next year.
Exactly. It's about building that reputation, that foundation, showing up, standing out. It's how you evolve from being just another employee to someone indispensable. And it all begins with that choice you make every morning to own your day. Now that we're talking about building trust and reputation, let's dive into something that's like the backbone of all of that, the real deal that separates good workers from truly great ones: integrity.
Integrity. Sounds fancy, but it's just doing the right thing when no one's watching, right?
Exactly, Jake. It's simple but powerful. Earl Nightingale said, "We're at our best when we're fully engaged in work we enjoy, heading toward a goal we've set for ourselves." And you know what? Integrity is what keeps us aligned to that goal, even when the work gets tough, even when no one's giving us a pat on the back.
Yeah, but let me tell you, sometimes it's hard to stick to that, especially when, clients are breathing down your neck. Oh, like this one time, buckle up, Mike.
Here we go, folks. Story time with Jake.
So I'm working this job, right? Client wasn't happy. They swore up and down the lawn wasn't graded right. I could have just grabbed the rake, did what they asked, knowing it would cause issues down the road, and moved on. But instead, I checked the grading plan, walked them through the whole setup, explained the drainage, explained why it was done this way.
And
it was a difficult conversation, and it was uncomfortable, but in the end, they know it was right and why, and they could tell I cared. They requested me on 3 other jobs that season because they knew I wasn't going to cut corners or let mistakes happen.
That's it, Jake. Integrity isn't always about avoiding conflict. It's about owning what you do. Whether it's answering tough questions or admitting when you've made a mistake, it builds your reputation over time.
For real. And once people trust you, they're more likely to recommend you, promote you. Basically, doors start opening.
You got it. Too many people think integrity is just about big, dramatic moments. But it's really those small choices, every single day, that stack up to something huge. Like Nightingale also said, a great attitude connects us to opportunities that seemed absent before. Integrity is a part of that attitude.
So you're saying, even when no one's looking or no one's giving you credit, you keep on doing what's right. Kind of makes you stand out even more, huh?
Not kinda, Jake. It absolutely does. Integrity is rare, and when people see it in you, it's unforgettable. It leads to trust, respect, and like Earl said, it connects you to opportunities. Success follows that trust.
All right, but what about when it's low-key tempting to cut corners? Like when you're dead tired and just done. How do you keep that standard?
It's discipline, Jake, and it's reminding yourself of your bigger goals. Bad habits might save you time in the moment, but they'll cost you later, with clients, with your crew, maybe even with your own self-respect. Integrity keeps you sharp, grounded. You got to think long-term.
Okay, so do the hard stuff now, reap the rewards later. Got it. Besides, nobody ever regretted doing the right thing, right?
right? And those rewards, they're not just about the paycheck. It's the respect, the opportunities, the growth. It's the foundation for a career, no, a life that truly stands out.
Man, they should have put that on motivational posters back in school. Integrity, it's the life hack you didn't know you needed.
Love that. Okay, Jake, since we were just talking about integrity and legacy, let me tell you about one of my all-time favorites when it comes to grit and self-made success, Andrew Carnegie. You familiar with his story?
Yeah, the steel guy from your hometown man, Pittsburgh. Didn't he start out like super poor?
Exactly. Immigrated from Scotland at 13, worked in a cotton mill earning just over $1 a week for 72 hours of work. But here's the lesson, Jake.
Let me guess, hard work, right?
Not just hard work, smart work. See, Carnegie didn't just grind for the sake of it. He used every moment to learn, grabbed books, sought out mentors. He took initiatives that other people didn't notice or prioritize. That's how you go from factory floors to founding Carnegie Steel, which he sold for, get this, $480 million in 1901.
Four? What? And this was over 100 years ago. That's like, not joke, 18 billion today. Wild. All right, so what's the takeaway here? Like, for us regular folk, not billionaire steel tycoons?
Glad you asked. It's about seeing every job, no matter how small, as a stepping stone. Carnegie didn't ignore opportunities just because they didn't seem glamorous. He took on responsibilities, proved his worth, and over time, built a reputation so solid it carried him into the big leagues.
Okay, so real talk. If I'm scraping ice off a driveway or carrying windows up steps all day, what's my version of climbing the ladder then?
It starts with your mindset, Jake. Every job, even the dirty, tough ones, is a chance to prove what you're made of. Show initiative. Ask if there's more you can do. Over-deliver on quality. And like Carnegie, never stop learning. This is why we do these podcasts and this whole book, to help people climb the ladder. You'd be surprised how consistent investments in yourself pay off over time.
So it's like hustling, but with brain power, not just brute force. Got it. But what about setbacks? You think Carnegie was just on a straight shot to the top?
Not even close. He made mistakes, failed plenty, but he owned up, learned from every error, and came back stronger. That's the integrity part, facing your failures, correcting them, and moving forward with purpose. It's what separates people who plateau from those who keep rising.
Yeah, that tracks. Kind of reminds me of that thing you always say. Every mistake's just a lesson in disguise.
Exactly. Look, Jake, there's no secret hack to success. It's showing up, standing out, and staying consistent. Carnegie didn't just build steel. He built trust, relationships, and opportunities through his work ethic and values. And anyone can do that, whether you're laying bricks or leading a crew.
All right, so let's give the listeners something real they can take away. Like 3 steps to Carnegie their way into a better gig. What do you got?
All right, 1, take initiative. Ask for more responsibilities and deliver on them. 2, commit to lifelong learning. Read the lessons, do the action items, listen to podcasts, find a mentor in the community. 3, stick to integrity. Own your shit. Whether it's success or failure, people notice, people remember.
Man, I love it. It's not rocket science, but it's powerful. Plus, who doesn't want to look back and be like, yep, I did that. Eventually, you become the mentor, with the work hard, humble beginnings, right?
Exactly, and that's the challenge for everyone listening. See each day as a chance to build your legacy, starting right now. You don't need all the answers, just the drive to improve, little by little.
Right. And hey, remember, when you're crushing it out there, hit up the community feed. Share your wins, your lessons. I mean, we're all growing together, right?
Absolutely. And on that note, that's all for today, folks. Stay sharp, work smart, and as always, show up and stand out. And remember me and Jake when you make it big. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening to Modern Service Mastery Business School with Boots On. If this episode helped you lead, grow, or think differently, share it with your crew and keep the momentum going.